Now, let's talk about stress management. But before we do, just have a look at this thing here and let me know if you agree. So when we are stressed, we always feel like we have too much work. And when we feel we have too much on, then we feel stressed. When you are stressed, you don't think clearly. And when you don't think clearly, you just imagine that you have more than you have. And you don't plan, you don't organize. So this is what I call the vicious circle of stress and time management. It doesn't sound very interesting, but let's have a look on the diagram. So the starting point is you feel stressed. So what happens when you're stressed is you don't really think clearly. And you really don't want to plan or to act. When you do something, sometimes it has to be redone because you don't think clearly and the likes. And therefore that makes you feel overwhelmed. You really feel overwhelmed, you feel you have too much on. And then you think, oh, I'm going to be late. And then you go back into feeling even more stressed. There are 2 points here where we can interrupt the vicious circle, if you like. 2 entry points. We can work on our stress levels. So that's an entry point. We need to work on our stress. And the other entry point is on the planning here. When we plan, we feel less overwhelmed, and then the feeling of being late will be less present, if you like. So this is something that I would never tell my staff. Like, it doesn't matter if you're late. It's okay. You have plenty of time. It doesn't matter if you're late. So we never say that as managers. But we understand when things are late, especially when it's communicated properly. So being late is inevitable. It will happen. So this is what we'll be reviewing. How can we, reduce the stress? Maybe I was going to say remove the stress, or I don't know if it's always possible. And also how planning can really help us during this process.